In this video, we'll look into the introduction to VBA. We need developer tab to develop the code for VBA. So to get this developer tab, here we can click on this, right click on this ribbon and click on customize the ribbon. The customize ribbon, there is a developer checkbox. Check that checkbox and click OK. Then you will get this developer tab here in your Excel. So when you click on developer tab, you can see macros here and you can see the Visual Basic. Click on Visual Basic. Here you can see this screen appears. Here we can write the code. So before writing the code, let us create a column in Excel. So let me go back to the Excel and I create a column sum. Here I say 10, 5, 6. Now let us see how we can access this value and how to create some of these values. So now let us go back to the Visual Basic. Here you click on Insert and click on Module. The module 1 appears here and this is the general declaration. So we are now in the module 1. I'm going to write a subroutine here. Sub, I'll name it as calc sum and it will end with end sub. Let us first see how to retrieve a value. So I say active cell dot value. So to show that, I'll take a message box. I say msg box. This is a message box where we can show the value that has been retrieved. Now if I go to Excel, if I select this 10 and come back to the Visual Basic, and to run this code I will click on this run button. Run. 10 has been selected because this is the active cell, because I clicked on this cell, so it is retrieving that value 10. Now to calculate the sum, we want to use the application dot worksheet function dot sum, and here in the sum I need the values from A2. This is A2, A3 and A4. So the range is from A2 to A4. The sum of these values I have to get it. So I will take the range of A2 to A4. Close this. One more. So now this will show this sum of these values from A2 to A4. Let us now run this. Macro name calc sum, run. 21. So 10 plus 5 is 15 plus 6 is 21. Now we want to show that value here, some value here. So for that, let me go back to the Visual Basic code, and this is, if I want to show it here, this is the cell address is A and 5, column A and row 5. So A5 is the cell address. If I go to the code and then say, instead of message box, I have to get it in the A5. That message box, I'll close that brace. Here I say range of A5 is the value where we want to get this. The range of A5 should be whatever value we get it from this sum function. Now if I click on this and go to the Excel, so now it is showing it here, the sum 10 plus 5 is 50 plus 6 is 21. We are getting it here, and in A6 we will show the product. So let us go back to the code and we'll write the code to show the product. We'll write the code for product. So I'll take one more subroutine, sub calc prod, and here I'll say range of, now we want to show the product in A6. A6 is equal to application dot worksheet function dot prod product. From the range is from A2 to A4. A brace here, double quotes here, end of the double quotes, close. So range of A6 is here, this is the product we are using. Now let us run this. Calc product, instead of calc sum I'm now choosing the calc product and run. So now let us go back to the Excel sheet. Here we see product is 300. So 10 into 5 50, 50 into 6 is 300. So in A6 we have written the product is 300. In A5 we already written the product which is the sum which is 21, and now we have written the product which is 300. Now let us improvise this by adding a button. So on button click we will show the sum and products. So let us delete this sum, delete this product, and I'll create a button. Click on insert and then button, you get a plus mark, create the button here, button 1 underscore click OK. So let us rename this button as sum, and right click this button, click on assign macro, then get this button 1 click. Go to the code, create this sub sum underscore click, and here I'll call this procedure calc sum. So call calc sum. So when you click this button sum underscore click, it will call this calc sum procedure and show you the sum of those values. So now let us go back to the Excel. Here right click, assign macros. So instead of this button 1 click, we have to assign this sum underscore click. Click OK. Now so you will get this and symbol here. Now if I click this, the 21 has been shown here in A5 because we have written code only for adding 10 plus 5 plus 6 21 as code. Now we have to create the same process for multiplication. So let us create another button, insert button, and create another button, and let us say click OK. I'll go to the change this to product and just right click here and say edit text, that I be able to edit this. I'll say prod product and go to the code and create sub prod underscore click lic, and then we'll call this calc prod, this function. Call calc prod. So when prod button is clicked, then it will call this function calc prod. It is calculating the product of whatever values are there in this range A2 to A4. So now let us go back to the Excel, and if you want to select this, because it is showing the hand button, if you want to just to select this, you have to say control and then click, that will select it. So right click, because we have already assigned the click function there, so just to select it and do it some editing, we have to do the control click, and already a macro has been assigned. So right click it and assign macros. So instead of button to click, we have changed the name to prod underscore click. So I'm selecting prod underscore click. Click OK. So now you go here, you will get the hand button. There's nothing in this 6. So when I click this, 300 is showing in A6. 10 into 5, 50. 50 into 6 is 300. So that is how we can calculate either the sum or product using the button. So basically we need this developer tab to write the VBA code, and we'll go to the Visual Basic and we can write whatever code we want, creating the subroutines and using the Excel code and VBA code. Please subscribe, share and comment.